Hello, my name is Rizky Apriyana, and I would like to present about the final test from Miss Ami as my lecturer. Okay, the question is, what should get from Mr. Theo as a lecturer in IPB Cirebon, and he's from France. Okay, the first is I would like to present about some culture. Okay, because why I present about the culture from France because Mr. Theo, for the first meeting with Mr. Theo, uh, I heard that about the food or any cultures from France. Some kind of like food. Escargot is the snail of a soup of snail from France, and then macarons is that some kind of sweet taste, and then with almond, and it is so much color of macarons, and I get it some kind of like foie gras. Foie gras is that from the duck, made from the duck, and then what else? Some kind of like a pizza. Yeah, is it a French pizza? And I think it's so much food from France, and I think France has a really good food because it made from the origins of animals and vegetables. And then Mr. Theo explained about the price, about the comparison, about the price comparison between Indonesian price and French price. Okay, I would like to present about it. The first is in France is more expensive from Indonesia because in France is a loyalty price is more cost from Indonesia because the lifestyle and any food is very good more than Indonesia. For example, a cigarette in Indonesia and in France is very different. Maybe it's two or more price from Indonesia, a double price from Indonesia. For example, in Indonesian, one of cigarette is for the 40,000 rupiah, and in France it's about, I think, 100,000 rupiah, more than 100,000 rupiah. Okay, and the second is, the third is about the culture. The culture in France is some kind of like if you meet to your friend house, is it any wine for a dining, but in Indonesian is no, because in Indonesian culture is more for so much Muslim, but in France it is like so much origin another from Muslim. I think it's a different of a culture from France. Okay, and then what I get from Mr. Theo is about the conversation. The conversation between in Indonesian and France. Okay, in Indonesian is using Indonesian language, and in France is of course some kind of like French language and English. But I think it's more the people in France can use mostly can use English, but in Indonesian is no, because in Indonesian is that English is not high of value in Indonesian, but in France I think it's more, what is it, more valuable for English. And the next is about a dance in France and a dance in Indonesia is very different. Maybe in France is that like a dance in the hotel, in the ballroom, or but in Indonesian is that like jaipong or anything else, is it very different. Okay, So here's from me for the explanation about the French culture from Mr. Theo that I get from Mr. Theo. Okay, thank you. So see you next time.